Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an Alien Theory Explained video. In today's video, I want to take a look at the Alien Romulus trailer and what I believe to be a first for on-film canon. And what I'm talking about is the alien life cycle. In the trailer, there are some shots which appear to reveal what I believe a metamorphosis, a cocooning, or indeed a type of molting process that the Xenomorph goes through. Now, this is something which has long been theorized. We've had matter of Xenomorphs shown in various alien films throughout the years, where it's gone from the chestburster phase to its drone phase, or indeed, potentially in expanded media, the Queen phase or Praetorian. But it's something which we've never actually seen. It's never something which has been committed to film. It's always remained a theory. We obviously know that the chestburster progresses and grows, but how does it progress and grow? It's my belief that in Alien Romulus we will actually see that. It's something which we will get to witness first time in Alien canon, and something I'm personally really excited about, genuinely. It's known that the alien goes through essentially 5 stages in its life cycle. The ovomorph, the egg, which actually, if you're looking at the Alien Romulus trailer, does appear that the ovomorph has been excluded from the life cycle phase somewhat in certain scenes. The facehugger, we get that in the trailer. The chestburster, in fact, we even see that in the trailer. And then adult, drone, potentially, or maybe warrior, depending on the type of DNA that the Xenomorph has acquired from its host. And then finally, the Queen. Now, between various stages in that life cycle, namely chestburster to adult, we don't actually know how it gets there. But in the trailer, there are a few key things which I believe reveal to us that we are indeed seeing the alien going through a metamorphosis. A cocooning, a metamorphosis, if you will. Now, there is one shot in particular which I believe is out and out showing us the phase from chestburster to adult Xenomorph. And we can see it. It's almost coming out of a cocoon. I'll play it on the screen right now, of course. This appears to be a Xenomorph breaking free from a type of capsule, a cocoon, a pod, some type of matter. It looks organic, and it doesn't look like the resin material. In fact, if you're looking at the inside of this substance, this pod, it's actually much more reminiscent to the ovomorph material. So again, a type of material that the Xenomorph potentially lays around itself as chestburster phase to grow and progress further. A type of cocoon, a nutrient sac, if you will. It's a beautiful shot. It looks to be fully practical, and it's really, really quite disgusting and eerie. And in fact, you can even see upon clearly what is the dome of this Xenomorph, a type of material, a type of embryonic, amniotic type sac, which is encased around the Xenomorph, or at the very least was encased around the Xenomorph. It's quite a beautiful thing in terms of its grotesqueness, and something which I can't wait to see play out in the film, if I'm correct. Now, another scene in the trailer which I think is indicative of what we're witnessing as a metamorphosis type element is this scene, again, I'll show it on the screen now, where the Xenomorph's hands are curled backwards in on itself and the fingers are nice and tight. They begin to unfurl and stretch and move, and again, it's this quite grotesque looking scene, very reminiscent actually to the 80s in terms of the practical effects that they were using. It's just a great looking scene that we're seeing here. And again, to me, it would appear that this is an alien going through change, a Xenomorph experiencing some type of growth. Again, I mean, this could even be a Praetorian. Unlikely, though. And very unlikely that it's going to be a Queen, I believe. But again, this could be additional hands. There could be more arms. It could be an experiment of Weyland-Yutani. So there's several key scenes, I think, which does show this. And in fact, there's another one where we see a Xenomorph, again, show it on the screen right now, where we can see a Xenomorph. And actually, this is a shot which is very reminiscent to a scene in Alien, and I don't think it is the same shot. This is clearly a shot which has taken inspiration from the original Alien. It's clearly not the same costume, it's clearly a very different xenomorph as well, but it's taken a lot of inspiration from a scene in Alien where the clear dome of the xenomorph is being backlit by some great lighting, and it's that sort of misty fog, that sort of heat that is emanating off of the creature as it's maybe birthed from another sac or changed, experienced a cocoon-like element in its life cycle. Now it's interesting as well because, again, in all media, we've never really known what happens from chestburster to full grown. In Alien, we see Brett holding the alien's molted skin, and it's thought that it just goes and has a massive growth spurt. That's quite literally it. That's what we thought that it did. It just had a growth spurt. But I think what we're seeing here is, again, a type of metamorphosis, a cocooning-like structure that the xenomorph builds around itself, potentially goes into a form of hibernation, relatively short. One would imagine the xenomorph has to have a relatively short sort of maturation time, and then it progresses from there into a full-grown adult. And this could be exactly the same type of process the xenomorph uses to go from adult to Praetorian, from Praetorian to Queen, from Queen, to Queen Mother, so on and so forth. It ties several elements of lore together and theories that the fandom have always had. And I think that's what we're seeing in Alien Romulus. And I really do hope I'm right. I would love to be completely correct on this, that we are seeing the in-between phases, the interim phases of the xenomorph life cycle, something we've never seen before, something that fans have always taken a look at and explored, sort of theorized, and it's taken a look in expanded media. There's been games that have touched on it here and there, but it's something which has never been shown. Too often, in terms of the lore of Alien, it seems that people stick to Alien and Aliens and what's been shown, but they don't want to add to anything. And there's clearly gaps in the lore which can be added to, which I hope Alien Romulus does. And if they do this, I think that's an addition to the lore that will make a lot of sense. It will make a lot of fans happy. And it's also a great addition to the lore. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A fun little theory explained video. I believe what we're seeing is a cocooning, a molting, a metamorphosis, and a new phase in the xenomorph life cycle. Or at the very least, one which is now confirmed and committed to film and committed to canon. Let me know what you think, guys, down below. Love to hear it, so please do drop it there. Give the video a thumbs up and please do share it. And I will say as well, if you like what I do here, please do support further via Patreon for as little as $2 a month. It's absolutely nothing. And we do get pretty big demonetization here, so that'd be great. First link down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.